Well, I enjoyed watching Megyn Kelly interview Bill O'Reilly. And Bill was talking about his new book, Killing Patton. And if you're a viewer of mine, you know that I don't believe that Bill has the time to wipe his you-know-what, let alone write all these books with all the traveling that he does, and with all of it, the time he spends on his own productions. And Megyn Kelly asked him point blank, "So Bill, how do you have the time to write all these books?" And he said, "Well, he said, I've got my researcher Dugard, and then I put my spin on it. You know what I mean? And he puts a spin. You know what he does? He waves his hand over it. That's what he does. And his researcher is keeping mum because his researcher is making probably hundreds of millions of dollars on these books. Who would buy a book from Dugard if it only had Dugard's name and it didn't have Bill O'Reilly promoting it as though it's his? Killing Jesus, killing Lincoln, killing Patton. Yeah. I'd like to see the timesheets of the contribution of Bill O'Reilly, other than going, waving his hand over it. That's what he does. And he's making hundreds of millions of dollars in a deceptive way. In a deceptive way. He actually stepped in it a little bit too when he was interviewed, because he was interviewed and he took all the credit for writing the book. And then on the follow-up, when he was talking to Megyn, he said, "Well, I said that, but, I should have given some credit to my researcher." The guy's a joke. That's what he is. His time is past, and he can't let go, and he won't let go. And I really like it when at the end he says, "We're looking out for you." You're looking out for yourself because you're a liar. You're a liar. You don't have time to write anything. You're flying all over the country entertaining people all over America with your buddy. So don't try to keep screwing the American people with your lies. Dugard is the author. He's the guy that's the genius behind those books. And without your name being plastered all over it in his in little letters, no one would even pick up a copy. Although they should, because obviously he's a brilliant author. But you're the one that puts your name on it, which is what people are buying. You just like taking credit for things that you don't do. You're a blowhard. You're a has-been. That's what I think you are, Bill O'Reilly.